What's up, everybody? It is Ethan, or Unknown Koder, and we are back with another episode. So today we are going to be working on filling out the circles here. So I want to build down, of course, and I also want to start filling in the other bigger circles and stuff like that. I haven't actually had time to go through and look at any creative worlds or anything because I did want to see how this would look raising it up to 100 and figuring out the circles and stuff, but definitely this episode we want to at least get the bottom ring done and try to get some of the other rings for the circle done as well. I've unfortunately been grinding, so I haven't had much of a chance to actually record. I wanted to start recording as soon as I finished recording the last episode, because I finished the last episode literally on Monday. It's now Thursday. I've been grinding away on my GPU bot. It's almost finished. It's not quite there yet, but I just had to do a couple more things to turn it into a desktop application. But pretty much what we're going to be doing this episode is working on filling in this circle with stone and maybe even messing around with putting in diorite and cobble and stuff to mess it up. But for the most part, that's the goal. Don't think I'm going to time lapse because it's going to take a long time, stuff like that. So I'm just going to hit you guys with updates, stuff like that. So without further ado, I'm going to get to work. Alrighty, so it's been quite a few days since I've been on the world, and of course it always gets nighttime whenever we log on. But I've done a lot of testing in our flat testing world just to figure stuff out, and I figured out how we're gonna do the circles and all of that good stuff. I started my job yesterday, but that's kind of besides the point, I guess. But I was trying to get a bunch of housework and stuff done last week, along with working on that GPU bot as well, or I had to start on Monday, so that's kind of why I was tying it in. But essentially what we're going to be doing is going to do a 4-tiered city. So like the first tier, I don't remember what the diameter is, but I have all of the circles written down exactly how we're going to do it. And so the first tier will be on this level, then it'll go up and up and up and up all the way up to level 100. And like I said, there's 4 tiers, and then the temple will be the final tier. The goal is to go ahead and have different different societies or different levels of the society, I guess, on different tiers. Don't know exactly what each tier is going to be, but the bottom tier is going to primarily be all farms, so I don't think there's going to be quote unquote like anyone actually like any houses there. I guess there'll be more like barns, fields, stuff like that. I'm going to try to wrap up the redstone contraptions kind of into some sort of a more primitive looking buildings and stuff. And then the next step up will be like village people, so that'll be kind of like the Fletchers, the farmers, those types of people. And then this next step up will be like where the librarians, the blacksmiths, all that stuff. And then of course the final step up will be the temple, which will be our storage room and that sort of stuff. And I decided to raise it up higher because I really wanted to tower up over everything. I definitely think that is going to be the case. So the only thing I'm worried about now is that we're going to be out, not have enough sticks. Or not sticks, I saw sticks in there for some reason. The only thing I'm worried about is we're not going to have enough dirt. And if that's the case, then what we'll do is we will either remove some dirt here or go somewhere else and mine some dirt. But if we don't have enough dirt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a soak touch shovel. That way we can get grass and spread grass up here faster. So that's pretty much the plan. I might come back once I finish the first circle here, or I might not, because I'm going to have to go to work soon. I'm actually recording this in the morning just because I haven't had time at night. But I just wanted to lay out the plan for you guys. I might build one circle, show you guys, or I might build one circle filled with dirt and then show you guys. I'll figure it out as we go, but I'm going to start working, and I'll get you guys with another update in a little while. Thank you. Alright, we have the whole first layer done. We're probably going to do some AFK to let the grass spread because I didn't run out of dirt, so I didn't go get any grass. So I'm probably not going to be able to upload this video this week because I'm pretty far behind right now, and it seems like the new norm is going to be me just recording in the morning. It's already Wednesday morning. But pretty much what's going to happen next is now we're going to start working on the tier. So we're going to go up 7 blocks and then go in again. I have all the circles and stuff. So essentially at this point, I don't know if we even need to continue doing breaks and stuff. I might, but so what's going to happen next, I'm going to bring this up 7 blocks, I'm going to go from the center pillar, and I'm going to do another circle inside, fill that all up, and continue the process until we get to, this is the level where we're going to be, where the base of our pyramid's going to be, and then our pyramid will be another, like, I think 30 blocks up. So we're really going to stand out above, and I really like that. I wanted to have like a nice view over top of all of the trees here, because whenever we were down there, we were still like kind of level with some of the trees. And whenever I went to the whatever it's called, the temple in Mexico, it was like way above the trees. So I want to make sure I made sure that it was nice and tall. So now the plan is to fill my inventory up with stone and do up to level like 84, I think. And I'll be back with you guys once I get some more work done. How goes it, everyone? We're back with another little bit of an update here. We have 2 rows done now. As you can see, we do need to light these up, but we can go ahead and glide on down so I can show you guys what I've done. So obviously you guys saw our first row down here. The grasses pretty well all came in. So now what we have next is, obviously we're gonna have to place a lot more dirt. I don't know if we're gonna have enough dirt. We've placed a lot, but this section right here is gonna go up another 7 blocks to Y level 84, and then we'll do another circle, and then we'll have one more ring on the inside of that, and that'll be it. So either there's not gonna be an episode this week, or I'm gonna upload it before we get all of the rings done. I'm not sure which. I have some stuff I need to do still today, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can try to get it all done in the next episode. We can start working on the temple, but we'll see. I'll be back with any updates as they come, as I break my legs. Awesome. See you guys. We are finished with yet another ring here. I'm actually gonna fly around this time just to show you guys kind of what we're looking at here. So we have a huge tiered city. Like, we're still waiting for grass to grow. We have placed so much dirt. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have enough. We need to make some staircases up still. So right now we only have one more tier left. So we'll do like up one more, a tier, and then after that it'll be flat at the top. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna go ahead and finish that up. And that'll probably be it for this episode. Unfortunately, I'm super far behind, so this episode is definitely not going up this week. However, at the end, I'll kind of explain what's going on, stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. We're going to go ahead and finish up the last tier. Technically, it's 2 tiers because we're going to have... Oh, that's nice. Because we're still going to have like another up and then flat, and then it'll go up again and then it'll be flat again. So technically, it's 2 tiers. But I only count it as 1 because the top is just going to be flat. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and work on that, and I'll catch up with you guys whenever we are completely finished with this whole thing. We are officially done placing dirt for now. Let's go ahead and take a look. So now all we got to do is just wait for the grass to spread. But we have our entire tier city, or our tier set up now. So as we look, this thing is ginormous. Holy cow. So of course we'll have our temple up here. The bottom row is going to be a bunch of farming. Oh, it's laggy. Oh boy. So this will all be farming stuff. I'm not sure what the other layers are going to be. We'll have to figure it out. But I'm thinking this layer is going to be living quarters for some of the lower tier people. And then this one will probably be like blacksmith, stuff like that. This one will be like higher tier. And of course, the top is going to be all, like, the entire top is just going to be a temple. So we just pretty much need to figure out what to fill in with these for. We know the bottom is going to be all farming. There's not going to be any villagers. The next one's going to be more village stuff. So like the actual villagers here. And then as we go up, there'll be more and more village stuff. So that's kind of the plan. So I also wanted to kind of talk about what's going on with my schedule and stuff. So this episode is supposed to be uploaded last week, which would have been my first week of my new job. So the first week was pretty slow, but I felt really bad for not doing anything. So technically speaking, I could have probably finished doing all this and had it uploaded by Friday and been fine. But I didn't want to be on the job playing Minecraft all the time. So, which I did play some Minecraft because they said it's whatever. The people I talked to said it's kind of whatever, just do what you want. However, next week it should be getting a little bit more, or next week or the week that this is actually uploading, I should be getting more tasks to do, so I shouldn't be as bored. So hopefully I just have time after work, I guess, to actually work on stuff. So that's going to be the plan. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. There's a few things that I want to do. The first thing I definitely want to do is work on... Do I have more? Okay, I do have more fireworks. I thought I did. Did I just put dirt in there? No. The first thing that I want to do is I want to rough up this a little bit. So what I'm thinking is adding some cobblestone, some mossy cobblestone down the water, and some andesite, I believe it's called, the gray, and just kind of rough this all up. And I'm thinking about doing that for all. I'm thinking about also bringing out the cobblestone one and just like random heights and stuff. So the cobblestone will be one out, and then it'll go up, and then it'll kind of fade into the stone and andesite. So I think that'll be cool to do. And then so I also kind of want to add a water feature around this, and then for these parts right here, we want to do some terraforming so that it's maybe like a cliffside, because the Mayan cities that I saw or I've looked at, they kind of have like not necessarily gatehouse, but kind of like an entrance way. So I kind of want to do an entrance way on all 4 sides here, and then maybe do a small fence, not necessarily a fence, but fence type thing around this as well. So that's something else that I might look into doing. But for now, what I'll probably do next episode is either start roughing up these edges, or maybe we'll start planning what the first row is going to be. I do a bunch of research on different, what are they called? Different farms. So I need to figure out what farms. We definitely want like a cow farm, sheep farm, chicken farm, pig farm. We want a... We're going to do automatic villager, wheat farm, potato farm, carrot farm, and beetroot farm. We might want some, say, flower farm, stuff like that. But pretty much I need to figure out like a list of the possible farms that we can make, and figure out where we're going to place those, because there is only so much space. And I kind of want it to be somewhat symmetrical. Then after that, just figuring out where different villagers are going to go and stuff like that. I'm definitely just going to have like an iron farm underneath, so it'll be loaded at all times, and then we'll want a place to like store the iron. That's another thing that I want to do, is I kind of want to have like, say if we have a library up on like that level or whatever, I kind of want to have like a library on one side and then like paper storage on another side, or something similar to that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And maybe if it's possible, it would be cool to be able to have zombies to purify villagers, stuff like that, but that may not work. But yeah, that's kind of the goal, what I want to go through next. The next episode, we'll either start planning out the bottom layer, or we'll just go ahead and build the temple, because the temple will be pretty big, but it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be that big. And it's primarily going to be like my main storage room for odds and ends. So I think with that being said, I'm finally going to wrap up this episode. It's been a long time coming. I'm going to AFK here while I finish stuff up, watch other stuff. That way the grass can grow, because I think the grass is pretty much grown on the bottom layer for the most part, but this layer needs grass and the upper layers need grass. So that's primarily what I'm going to be doing, is just AFKing. That way we can get grass grown. Now think about what we want to do. I'll start researching Minecraft farms. I already know of the villager farms that we're going to put in here. Like, look at all the space we have. I thought it wasn't going to be that much space, but we have quite a bit of space. And with the cobblestone, we'll probably just like place cobblestone right here between like 1 and 3 blocks high, and maybe add some stairs, half slabs, walls, stuff like that. And then above that, we'll just sprinkle in some cobblestone and andesite. I think that'll really spice it up. And at each one of these entrances over here, so whenever we went to so we went to Akbalam, it was like this big like square entranceway with the staircase up and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do something like this. We'll do some terraforming, break this down to like level 63, maybe put water just to brighten it up, because there's already water around a lot of this. So I'm kind of like thinking of like mixing stuff and like just adding water and stuff, but we will see. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video, start planning out next week's video. I hope you guys all have a great day. This has been Ethan Unknown Coder. Peace out, everybody.